I, Dr. Kapil Govil, welcome you in this video. In this video, we will discuss more example on algorithm. So let's see. Suppose we have to read a number from user and we have to print it. So start algo, and you should understand that whatever number we are reading from user, we have to store it. We have to contain in any container, and that container is called as variable. So knowing about variable, there are two terms, vary vary and very vary, and the spelling of variable is variable. So here you can see variable. Vary means to change. This vary means more. So variable, vary plus able. It means it can change. It can means contains of this can be changed. For example, suppose this is tumbler glass. In this tumbler, you can store water, you can store milk, you can store fruit juice, you can store curd, you can store even chapati. This glass, this tumbler will not respond you, it will not deny you. So it is variable. But limitation is it can store about its capacity. It cannot store 2 glass of water. It cannot store. So every variable has some limitation, some capacity. So here you are reading any number. So for storing that number, we have to take some variable, and this variable means this tumbler has a name. For example, A. It can be any name, and here we can take variable name as A. So in that A, we have to store any number. It may be 32, it may be 75, it may be 1, it may be 2, it may be 2000. Any number we can store, but it will be only 1. So here we will store 50. Suppose 50 is our number that we have to take as input. So we will write read the number in A. Here A is the variable, and after reading number in A, we have to print it. Print number of A, and then AND algo. So what will happen here? It will read any value in A, and then it will print value stored in A like this. Means this will not be, of course, this will not be displayed in system. Only this number 50 or whatever you have stored will be printed. So next question is to take two numbers and then print them. So start algo, read first number in A, and then read second number in B. Suppose we have now two variables, that is A and that is B, and numbers are to be stored like 5 and 7, and we have to store them. So we have to now print them. So print value of A, and then print value of B. That's it. Whatever is stored in A will be printed here, and whatever is stored in B will be printed here. That's it. And I'll go. Next question is to read two numbers and then to add them. So now we have to start algorithm. Again we have to take two variables, read value in A, read value in B, and then we have to add them. Suppose we have these 2 tumbler of milk, and these are filled. So this is A and this is B, and we have to add them, we have to merge them. So what we have to do? We have to take another container which can store double of this capacity, at least double of this capacity. So this may be C. So it means another third variable should be there. So we are taking C equal to A plus B. In mathematics, you can write A plus B equal to C, will be okay, or C equal to A plus B. Again, it will give the same answer. But in any programming language, you cannot write this. Why? Reason is, values in any programming language, values transfer from right hand to left hand. So here, suppose C has some value, let's say 10. So 10 should be stored to the left side content. So here in the left hand side, there are two variables, A and B. So where it should be stored? In A, in B, or in plus? Of course, plus cannot store. So where it should be stored? So there is confusion. So here we should write C equal to A plus B. So what will happen? Value of A plus value of B will be added, means whatever result will be there, it will be stored in C. So let's say in the case of A, suppose A is 5 and B is 3. So what will be the answer? Answer will be 8, and 8 will be stored in the C variable. So here addition of A and B will be stored in the C variable. Then we have to just print C, and then AND algo. Similarly, if we have to calculate multiplication of two variables, two numbers, so program will be same, algorithm will be same. Read value in A, read value in B, and C equal to A into B. That's it. Suppose we have to subtract one value from another. So what will happen? So algorithm will be same. Read value in A, read value in B, then A minus B. And we are assuming that A is big than B. And if B is big than A, then the answer will be in minus. So this will be the condition. Suppose next you have to divide one by another. So read value in A, read value in B, then C equal to A divide B. And then you have to just print C. So I hope these simple mathematical calculations are now clear to you, how to write algorithm for these simple operations. Like here you have just taken two variables, here you have printed, and you have done some very small calculations. So if you understand this concept, if you like this video, if you love this video, so please share this video among your friends on WhatsApp and Facebook. So thanks for watching this video, sharing this video, and liking this video.